coin roll hunting some nickels. It's our weekly 2-night-a-week live stream. So hopefully we find something good this time. Now, we'll get started in a second. Let me adjust a few things. All right, everybody, let's get started. Last week we found buffalo nickel. Better look at this one. Actually, I need to get something to open. Give me 1 second. Hopefully we can get something good this time. What's up, Tim? What's happening? What's going on, Alif? Just doing some coin roll hunting, looking for older nickels, buffalo nickels, silver nickels, the usual. No finds yet. This is our first roll. We just started. How's it going, everybody just joining? We are coin roll hunting, looking for anything old and rare. And my phone just decided to flip over here. Hoping for some silver nickels this time. Hi, Tim. I saw you. So for everybody who's just joining, we are coin roll hunting nickels, looking for older and rare nickels pre-1960. Our last hunt, we found 3 buffaloes. Both of them were in the 19 teens, which were pretty cool. If anybody has any comments or questions, feel free. This is our usual Monday night hunt. Milk spots off the silver rounds. I think I haven't tried it. I'm not for it, but there's a thing called MS70. It's a product you're supposed to be able to dip your silver coins into. Some people have good luck with that and actually submit their coins to be graded and actually get decent grades. Some of them say that they're cleaned, but people have had a hit or miss on that. I'm pretty sure it's called MS70. But I've honestly never cleaned my silver coins. Yeah, I want to try it sometime. This looks like an older find, except I cannot make out the date. Yeah, milk spots, I'm not 100% what would work. Put this under a microscope. Yeah, this one looks like it could be an older find. It's definitely smeared off. So I'm going to still keep that and look at that later. Milk spots on it? No, I don't think I do. But I'll have to check all my silver halves and I'll get back to you. That could be a 59. That's what I was thinking. No finds yet. Should find something soon. We always get a find. Exactly. And sometimes, you know, the patience does pay off. I would love to find a V nickel one of these times. I know lots of people have. I have not been so fortunate. Is a 2009 lower mintage Philadelphia. Keep those. This one's in kind of rough shape. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. Oh yeah, Steve? I only have, I think, 2. And all of those were actually given to me as part of a collection, so I never actually found it, but they're part of a collection. Yeah, I have a ton of 2009s that I found while collecting. I only have 2 2024s though. And I always like to check these because there's a known variety with a big giant die chip going through the buffalo. It's either this way or that way. I can't remember. But those are worth some money if you find one. Yeah, literally 3/4 of my collection were either given to me or someone didn't know quite what they had, and I didn't know what they had until after I bought it because I was just trying to be nice. Like, yeah, I'll buy your coin collection off of you. And that's kind of actually how I got started. Yeah, is it the 3-legged buffalo though on the only the buffalo nickels, or is that on the 2005 as well? I can't remember. Oh, look at that. We got a foreign. Canada. 5 cent, 1998. Our first foreign find. We have a Canadian. Yeah. Well, I don't get too many Canadian nickels in my hunts. When I was doing pennies, I used to get a bunch of Canadian pennies. No worries, Tim. I know you're there. No finds yet. Oh, here we go. I spoke too soon. We got a 1940. This one's out of Philly. So finally, we got a 1940, our first find of the evening. All right, let's keep going. And for everybody who's just joining, we are looking for anything pre-1960. Old Silver War nickels, Buffalo nickels, V nickels. I haven't found any of those yet, but pretty much anything good. Hey, FG Stacker, what's going on? Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Oh, very nice. You pour your own molds. Oh, how fun. I've always kind of thought about that. I don't know what it entails. I never delved too much into it. I know how things are made into a forge. Like I used to watch all the time with my daughter, Forged in Fire. Used to love watching that. I learned a lot from that too. I'm sure it's a similar concept. Yeah, it is a great show. Speaking of 3D printing, I had a buddy of mine at work. We have a 3D printer in the shop. He printed this for me so I can like showcase my coins as I find them. So I thought it was pretty cool. So I had him make that for me. Yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense. But I get the general gist of it. It'd be kind of cool to learn, though. Yeah, what do they call it? A challenge coin holder? I think that's what they call it. There you go, another older find. 1954. And that looks to be at San Francisco. Let's check the book really quick. See if there's any varieties I should be aware of. Yeah, there is a 54S over D. So let's put it under the scope really quick. I wish I had my scope set up on the live stream, but I don't. What? No, it doesn't look like the S over D, but it is a 54S, which is a pretty cool find. And we have another older find here, 1957, and this one's out of Denver. So, 2 older finds in one roll. That's good. Now, another older find. We got a 1959. This one's in decent shape. And that's going to be out of Denver. We'll add that to the board. I'll scope it really quick. Oh, really? Yeah, you know what? I got into it about, I would say maybe a year and a half ago. Like one of those videos, I forgot which video it was, but it's one of those, oh, check for this Friday and this coin. Okay, I'll check my pocket change. That's pretty much how I got into all that stuff. Just checking like random coins, checking the varieties, and that's pretty much how it blew up into this. But I have started collecting more silver. I just got I got an 1885 Morgan last week. And I actually bought my first peace dollar last week also. In fact, it should be here by Thursday. And the cool thing about nickels is that you can find, you can actually find silver between 19, you know this, 40, between 42 and 45, 35% silver. So those are always fun to find. I used to find those at least one out of every box I did, but the past few boxes I haven't found any. My last hunt last week I actually found 3 buffalo nickels in one box. So that was a fun haul. Oh, that's a bit of a challenge. Yeah. I'll show you something I just got. Hold on. You might appreciate it because it's silver. I did one of those Ultra Break packs, and I got one of the mystery coin items. I got the Samoa $5 Beta Black Lotus. So that was a very cool pull I did yesterday. Yeah. So I try to do the Ultra Breaks a few times a year because it can get pricey. So the last Ultra Break I did, I got the 2025 Silver Eagle. Oh, really? Yeah, I used to do in high school. I used to collect the cards, but I never got into playing it, nor did I ever understand it. So actually, I got rid of my cards and collections, and I sold it for a couple $100. Can't say I remember what I had in there, but it was enough to warrant a couple $100. Hot Wheels is actually a pretty cool thing to collect. Some of those, depending on the year, it's actually worth quite a bit. And what model it is, too. Oh, that's cool. Oh, really? Also, one of these days, I want to do a metal detecting video. I just got a metal detector, and I've been itching to use it for about a month now. Just haven't had a moment. Oh, we got an older find here. 1946. And down to San Francisco. Let's check that. San Francisco. Actually, that's a semi-key date. 13.56 million minted. So we got a good find here. Oh yeah, exactly. People drop stuff all the time. Thanks, FG. So yeah, I made the transfer from just doing generic videos to doing live streams because I figure it's gonna get my watch hours up quicker, and it has. So I've been trying to do these Mondays and Thursday nights for about an hour each. I want to do more, but I just don't have time sometimes. So I mean, it'd be really nice to get monetized, to have a little inflow of cash because I got kids. Look, we got a lower mintage 2009 Denver. So that's our second 2009. Yeah, Steve, if you find one, I'll do it with you. That would be a heck of a fun adventure. Because I'm down here in Southern California, and there's not much that's already been developed over. So you'd have to find one of those older trails to be able to metal detect, or like what's closest to me are beaches, which can be hit or miss because everybody early in the morning who has a metal detector will metal detect. So I would love to find a spot or do some research on where things could be, and plan a trip about that. But yeah, I am itching to use my metal detector. And I just cut my nails, so I'm going to have to use a knife, which sucks. Could this be, what is this? No, it's 78. But yeah, Steven, if you're still there, One cool place I think would be awesome to metal detect is up in the mountains off of Big Bear, down here in Southern California. A lot of history up there. So that might be worth it. Just go find one of those old trails. I used to go up to Big Bear all the time, and Lake Arrowhead for that matter, to do my archaeology digs. Obviously, archaeology doesn't really pay the bills, so I couldn't stay in that for very long. I do have a degree in it, but for those of you joining, feel free to leave a comment, chat, got any questions, I'm here to answer. Helps the time go by, you know? Nice. I'll have to check out your channel. I don't think I've subscribed to you yet. As far as viewership goes, it's actually been a kind of a slow couple weeks. About a week ago, we had like our peak at about, I would say, 6,000 people join for about a couple hours. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I was doing well for a while. I don't know if YouTube's not broadcasting my stuff, but I guess that's the nature of the beast sometimes. Wow, a video a day. I wish I had the time for that. It sounds... And what's the Morgan Challenge? What's that about? Pirate Stacker. Okay. 2 Morgans. You mean buy 2 Morgans a month? I mean, that's doable. Dude, I've gotten 6 Morgans in the past 4 months. One of them being actually my favorite and most expensive is the, which I actually got for free, is a 1882 O over S VAM. So that's my coolest one. Yeah, that's the hard part. Once you get to the ones that are extremely expensive, like what's the one? Is it the 1894 or 1896? I can't remember. Those ones are expensive. Is it? Nice. Yeah. Maybe if you're here Thursday night, because Thursday night I do next live stream, I'll bust out my Morgans. And I should have my peace dollar by then, because I don't have a peace dollar yet. I can't remember all the dates of the Morgans I have, but I know one of them is 1882. I think I have two 1921s. I think D and S, I believe. I can't remember. Yeah. I'll try to bust out some of my silver. Or maybe after this rule, I'll grab some of it really quick. Also, what's funny, I've only paid for 2 of the 6 Morgans I had. The other Morgans I actually got for free. The other 4 Morgans. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Let me grab the Morgans. Okay, first Morgan. 1921. And what is that? I think that's a San Francisco. Let me look. Can't remember. No, that's a Denver. So, yeah, 1921 Denver. 1891. That is a Philly. Then I have another 1921. This is going to be a Philly. So I have 2 of the 1921s. 1894 O. 1885 is the one I just got. And that is a Philly. And the 1882 over S. You can definitely see the little hash mark in the O. And I put in the microscope, you can tell. And I have a couple interesting ones you probably want to look at. The 1891, you say? I honestly can't remember. Yeah, I'll have to double check that, because I don't know. I can't remember the last time I checked it for the VAMs. And I actually found this one, which is pretty cool. This is a restrike. Because when I first got it, I thought like I struck gold here, but where's the date? I know the date's on here somewhere. Yeah, it says 1780. Gosh, I can't remember where it's from. I know it's an Austria. It's an Austria Taler. It's a 1970s restrike. So I think it was at 80% silver in this one. This is like a proof-like one, I think. BAM 2A. Okay, I'll remember that one. Where's... Okay, I set that one off the side. I'll have to check it later. And I also got these for free. The first year, 1986. They got 2 of them. So I think... Which one's this one? This one has some good toning to it. And I think, I'm not sure which one. It's one of the first ones, the 1983. So that is my larger silver. I have a lot of, half dollar silvers. So you put those away, show and tell's over. I'll get back to some hunting. But I will check that 1891. I actually have another, I have a 2023 Libertad on the way too. Hey Tim, yeah, it is nice to have a little extra silver. Yeah, I have a bunch of Benjis, I have a bunch of Walkers, and Kennedy Silvers. What is that? Haven't found a find in a while. Something good's coming. Hey Tim, are you still there watching? Got a question. So I don't know if you're listening, FG. The coolest thing I found the past 2 weeks doing corner hunting. A couple weeks ago, I was doing a dime hunt, and I don't do dime hunts all too often. I ended up getting a 1936 Mercury dime and a 1961 and a proof. So that was one of my best nickel hunts and one of the coolest kind of random coins I found. I do want to do a $50 hunt sometime. Haven't done one in a while. Come on. Yeah, you do need to find a different bank. For nickels and pennies, I actually go to. I never have any issues at Chase, so I don't bank with Chase. I have a credit union, but my credit union only has quarters. So if I were to ask for quarters, no, they would obviously give it to me. I just haven't done a quarter. I've actually never done a quarter hunt. I also don't have an extra $500 laying around sometimes, so. It'd be nice to do a quarter hunt. Well, one thing I will tell you though, my work has actually been supporting my coin roll hunting, and I've actually known them since I was a kid. And so, at least once a week, HR, he goes to the bank, he brings me a box of either dimes or a box of nickels free of charge. So I always have an in, and then when I want some more, and if he's not around, I just go get it myself. But so usually I get free coins pretty much every week, which is pretty nice. I don't want to ask for or overstep and ask for more than that, because that's a lot of money out of their pocket. But they've always been pretty cool about doing that. Speaking of W quarters, I found one about a month ago in my pocket change at the grocery store, and I kept it. It was actually decent shape. So that, and those are extremely hard to find. And that's my first and only W quarter that I have. Yeah, one thing cool I did pick up, if so I always ask the bank if they have any old currency. I picked up a 1950 crisp $20 bill. You don't find. I was surprised they had it, and the teller said, we actually have $1,000 of those old bills. So I'm like, maybe I'll go once a week, maybe just pick one up, because I'm not gonna spend $1,000 all at once. I mean, if I had the money, sure, but. Another thing I did find too, when I was at the bank, I was asked if they had any dollar coins or half dollars. I found a Type 1 bicentennial Ike dollar. So the Type 1s are actually pretty hard to find. So I just asked if they had any, and sure enough, it was a Type 1, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're going to do one or two more rules, and then we're going to end it for the night. And then I will see you guys, hopefully, on Thursday. Ooh, finally, we have an older find. 1941. And that's out of Philadelphia. Took a while, but we finally got another find. This has been a slow box. Alright, one more roll and that'll do it. All right, that's gonna be it for the evening. Thanks for you guys for dropping on by. And FG, I'll check out your channel. So see you guys next time. Hope we see you Thursday.